And welcome back to the Laboratory Podcast with Dex and Los, where we talk about basketball.
We do.
We talk about life.
That too.
And we talk about whatever the hell we like.
Whenever the hell we want
and
to.
And my man's to the right. Let's get this shit started.
Like the innovation, the changing it up every week.
I try to stay creative. Half the time it don't work.
It is what it is. It's an early episode today for us, so we both may be a little sluggish right now. It's because we waking up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Better than doing it at the end of the day, though. Honestly,
I prefer it now rather than at the end of the day, because I'm more sluggish at the end of the day. Because niggas just want to get the shit over with and go to bed.
By then, I'm like, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
How's your morning so far, though, brother?
Tiresome.
Same. My back hurts.
Right?
Like a motherfucker.
Right.
Anywho, as y'all know.
Anywho.
As y'all know, we in the midst of the NBA Finals right now. So we just going to do a little review over there. We got some other topics, but we're going to start with the NBA Finals because Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Giannis, for somebody without a bag.
Right.
Somebody's been dominating.
Uh-huh.
Without a bag.
Oh. The thank you bag?
No, thank you bag. But no, shout out Giannis. That's back-to-back 40 point, 10 rebound games. Giannis is looking like on some other shit right now.
Wish he looked like this against the Nets.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, he's extra motivated.
They beat him.
Extra motivated right now.
Yeah, I would be too if I saw Michael Bridges in front of me instead of Kevin Durant.
That's true. That's true. Maybe Cam Johnson.
Oh, yeah,
hold on, real quick. Cam Johnson.
Shout out to Cam Johnson. Shout out the poster of
probably the
posters.
Probably
in
the
the
best
finals.
Poster of the finals
in finals history.
I don't know about that one. I'm trying to think of other ones that may have been in the finals.
I can't think of no posters.
That shit was still nasty though.
In the finals,
it's at least of like the last 5 years, maybe 5-6 years. I don't know.
I would say 10.
I want to say 10 too, but I feel like it's the one that we're like just completely forgetting. If LeBron would have dunked the one over Draymond Green, but he missed it, that would have been up there.
Would you say? I remember Richard Jefferson's over Clay.
Nah. That was
still Cam Johnson over.
Cam was nastier than that. Yeah. Look, first of all, Cam didn't know he could do that shit until he did that. Cam Johnson was probably more surprised than PJ Tucker.
He probably just tried some shit. He said, I'm going to try it. We're going to see what's going to happen.
He took off. I was like, literally.
Yeah. That's how I was.
I was making the same face as PJ.
I really saw. I saw him coming down the whole because it was pretty much coast to coast. Yeah. I was like, I saw PJ kind of standing there. I wonder if he's gonna try it. He tried. Oh, Cam! Oh my goodness! You're supposed to shoot. What you doing?
Cam Johnson, I don't think he even did that in North Carolina. I don't know about that.
Probably.
PJ, I don't know if he was more surprised at the dunk or more surprised that the charge wasn't called.
Yeah.
You're not getting a charge. So I forgot who said it. Was like, you're not getting a charge if you get dunked on like that.
No,
you're not getting a charge.
They're not taking that away. I don't care if you review it. The rest were like, we're gonna review it.
Nah. But yeah, going back to the game, how the game was. The Suns struggle. I know. It's a thing, with Scott Foster. Scott Foster. I don't know why I'm saying the word in my head. Scott Foster and Scott Foster and CP. But last game didn't really show a lot. I mean, it may have flashed at times, but you can't blame that on Scott Foster. If you're the Suns, you can't blame that on Scott Foster.
That was foul trouble by DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker playing like butt, and Chris Paul, Mr. 16 years, played as best as he could.
Yeah, with no help. Not with no help. Without a lot of help. Because if DeAndre Ayton didn't get in foul trouble, he still. I think
DeAndre was killing.
He still had
he was killing the first quarter.
He damn near had like a 20-point double even with the foul trouble. That's honestly probably what helped Giannis go off a little bit more too. He was like, damn, no big body down there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
barbecue chicken.
Yeah, no big body, which means one, you're gonna get to the paint a lot easier because you got Jay Crowder. 6'6" Jay Crowder.
And as soon as you get there, they grabbing the hell out of you because they trying not to let you go up. And he made his free throws.
And he made his
13 for 17.
And he made his free throws.
I'm more surprised he made 13 out of 17.
He made his free throws.
Yeah, he made his free throws. Chris Middleton was killing the first half. Then the second half,
Drew Holiday started killing.
Drew Holiday was pretty steady the whole game, but even more so the second half, it felt like he was more present.
Yeah.
Still diming that bitch though. Indeed. So I don't care. Drew
Holiday Finals MVP.
So real quick, D-Book lost his case already for Finals MVP just off of that game. Off that one game alone.
He played but
he just couldn't shoot,
like you
bro.
Said before, he was settling.
He would literally
I didn't see him attack at all.
From the goal, he was just like.
I
was like, is this motherfucker hurt or something, bro? Because he was literally just shooting threes.
At this point, I don't want to hear no more Devin Booker, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant.
Put some respect on it.
I was trying to move past it. You wanted to point it out, but I don't want to see no more Devin Booker, Kobe Bryant comparisons. No more. I don't want to see it. I don't care if Kobe could have went 3 for 14 too.
He played defense though.
Kobe would have played defense and kept shooting and kept attacking. Yeah. No matter what.
He was settling from the go though. Like I don't know why he was shooting so many threes. He usually shoots them if he's hot, and I get it, but
he wasn't hot.
He
just started off the game like he was like, I was hot last game.
Pulling that bitch.
Yeah, I'm keep going this game.
I was like, okay. And he was taking it like he wasn't even like you said getting like to his spot like mid range. He wasn't even doing a whole lot of that.
He was real life just get a pick and just say, fuck it, I'm shooting.
I'm open.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. He hit one. I was like, all right, that's gonna get him started.
No,
it did not get him started.
It's cool.
Boy, there was one. Boy, Chris Paul.
You talking about the one on Giannis?
Yeah, with the snatch cross.
The Kevin Durant.
Boy,
the double cross.
Yeah, that was nasty.
He recovered pretty damn.
He recovered too. He recovered, but he hit it though. It's a little 6 foot Chris Paul hit it over 6'11". Giannis. Well, it was about that close. He was like,
this was right there, bro. Oh my god.
If CP followed through, he probably would have got blocked, but he didn't follow through. He was like, he just let it go real quick.
Bucket, gotta get a bucket. I still think Suns in 6. Hopefully,
Suns and 4.
So series is 2-1. That means. So right now the finals are interesting though. Now at least it was an interesting game. So hopefully we get a series. It's at least going 5. I was hoping it just wasn't a sweep because that shit boring.
I feel like that might be the last one.
6 or 7 is a series though. So
4-1. I feel like that's
4-1. Yeah. I'll be cool with it. They didn't get swept. It would be a little disappointing from like Giannis.
Gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's sweep. It'll be a little disappointing from Giannis in his first time in the finals to get gentleman swept by a 36-year-old Chris Paul and company.
And not that fake Kobe.
Phobie. But yeah, no. So the finals are looking good so far. So we finally got a series, somewhat it feels like. But the Bucks for some reason are a different beast at home. So they could tie it up tomorrow. We don't know.
Are you a different animal?
But the same beast. Kobe Bryant. But yeah, that's all I got right now for the finals. Like I said, it's not a whole lot to talk about because. It's the finals. It's the final round.
It's just one game every couple of days.
Yeah. But
we get
relating to basketball, we can go.
We can discuss the USA team.
Yeah.
Who's out there again? Kobe out here just disappointed in everybody. Kobe out here disappointed in Devin Booker. Kobe disappointed in USA as a whole.
They're
disappointing the whole country.
So I keep saying people keep saying too. Well, maybe it was the sideline reporters who were kept saying hey, once they get Drew, I feel like they'll be good. That helps. Don't get me wrong. Drew and Chris help your defense a little bit.
Yeah.
But then you get Devin Booker who comes in. That's not a lot of defense. They don't have a lot of defense on this team.
No.
The last
they don't have no big man.
The really. Last teams.
They got Bam
and Draymond Green. Because Draymond can play the 5. And I forgot they do got Kevin Love.
But Draymond's not big though. I mean,
Draymond's not big, but he plays big.
But he's not big.
FIBA rules are different than NBA rules, as we saw. I don't know if you saw the clip. It was can we please have an NBA ref like this? It's Dame drives and he kind of falls and he throws it up because in the NBA that's a foul.
Right.
Not in FIBA. FIBA that no foul. I think they took away the take fouls too in FIBA because I think Joe Ingles tried to take one last night. It was unsportsmanlike. No, dead ass. It was unsportsmanlike.
I
do.
For some reason, FIBA seems to have things figured out.
FIBA got that shit.
They low key let you. If the ball's over the cylinder,
yeah, you can knock it off the rim if you can.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That's the only one I don't. That's the only one I don't love. But the rest of their rules, the way they ref
do it. Fuck it.
Do it. Fuck it. But yeah, right now, like I don't know. It's a whole lot of offense. It's a whole lot of offensive firepower. But when you got that much offensive firepower, it's hard to get everybody
involved and figure out how. Hey, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird figured it out.
You got two of those,
as well as Charles Barkley.
Two of those motherfuckers are damn near generational passers. They don't got that right now on CUS.
Well, yeah, you're right.
No,
you're right.
No.
Hey, what? Hey, you're right. Hey, when you're right, you're right.
Who's they starting out? I think it's Dame, Bill, Tatum, KD, and last night they had I think Draymond.
Oh, they had
the first
game.
Oh, Jeremy Grant. Or Jeremy Grant. Man, they did have Draymond. They had Bam starting the first game though. Bam is the only big man on this team though. Like
Bam should have played for Nigeria at this point.
They would. I think they said it's making fun of him for it. And you should because he could have played. He could have played for Nigeria.
Yeah.
I thought. I'm honestly more surprised that he didn't. Like when they said Team USA, I was like,
I would have played. Boy, I would have played for him. I would have said this for my people.
For my peoples.
But he was born here, so.
Yeah, but heritage. So
yeah.
It is what it is. They lost anyway though. So they lost to Nigeria and then they lost to Australia last night. Let Patty Mills and Joe Ingles and Joe Ingles. No Ben Simmons. Let Patty Mills and Joe Ingles go off. Patty
Joe
Mills
Ingles thought Paul George was around. He's like, where's Paul George at?
They probably could use Paul George right now. That's defense and buckets. But yeah, right now I think they're just a little slow out the gate. They had Keldon.
You go ahead.
They had Keldon Johnson playing last night in place. I think they have Darius Garland, Keldon Johnson. I can't remember who's the third player they may have in replacement for right now from the select team because they don't have the three mugs in the finals right now. Right. What was you finna say though?
Should USA really be worried? I mean, because they're just exhibition games.
They're exhibition games, and it's to build chemistry.
Yeah, these games don't really matter.
Nah, so that's the reason why I don't think.
But
it's
they
kind
of matter though.
That's the reason they matter like to an extent because you look at the game like you should be like we feel like you should be killing these teams.
They used to.
Yeah.
2012 they was destroying them.
Literally.
2016 they was
killing them.
Yeah.
Not destroying, but killing them though.
Yeah, but killing them.
And then
that team was a good team.
2016 was a good team. 08 was probably the best team that we've had since the Dream Team.
That team was nasty.
That team was disgusting. That team was real life.
Prime Kobe, Prime Bron,
and Prime D Wade,
Prime CP,
D Will, and Dwight Howard,
and Prime Dwight Howard.
That shit's just disgusting, bro. Wasn't Michael
Prime
Redd?
Chris Bosh too.
Was Michael Redd there too? Or am I tripping?
Michael Redd was.
Michael Redd was there. Shout out Michael Redd. Clean looking ass jumper.
That's a disgusting team.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
A little bit past his prime Jason Kidd, but still
he was
putting up buckets though. Well, not buckets.
That's kind of why I wish CP was there this year or would have been there this year because
they had him for a minute. And he was like,
nah. He would have had that same kind of role Jason Kidd had. Like, I'm just gonna control what y'all doing, and keep y'all head straight.
Yeah, man, that's a tough.
That's
team.
like
any team with prime Kobe and prime LeBron.
It's already nasty. But
it could just be a team of role players.
Then you have Dwight Howard, Chris Bosh,
prime Chris Paul, runner-up MVP Chris Paul.
Low key, that was he got runner up too. That was 08.
Yep, that was runner up Chris Paul.
He was MVP. Second behind Kobe.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting.
And we have, it's still a good team, like firepower wise, but you don't have like that same.
I feel like there's really nobody there that truly controls the pace of the game.
No,
everybody just goes out.
Drew will probably do a better job of that once they get there because he's probably the best point guard they'll have.
Yeah,
from like a passing perspective too. But I
wonder why Steph Curry never wants to play.
Steph just be chilling. Steph want to just chill and have more babies.
He thinks when he sees summer, he's like, this is golf time.
Yeah, literally. I ain't doing shit else. Yeah. He would have been nice to them to have too though. But I also think it's a few things like the talent gap and like even if you go back to 2016, the talent gap, I feel like across, like globally, it's not as big as a gap. It's not as big as a gap as it was before.
Other countries, the entire world is like, you know what, basketball, you know, we can play that.
We fuck with that here.
Like, especially for some reason, them Europe countries, they just go full on fundamentals.
Yeah, and be killing.
Just be saying, fuck athleticism. We don't need that shit.
It's also like different too. Like, I know it's like Stephen A. Smith. Like, kind of, we could touch on that too because he tweaked just the shit that he was saying. But like when you have like NBA, these dudes are still in the NBA. Like, they're all still NBA players. Yeah. Like, given it's not the stars, but when they're in that role, I'm like, I could just go. It's the same as when you have, like, the random bitch player that scored, like, 30. Yeah. They could do that any night when they give them a chance, and now they're given a chance. Because there's nobody
now
in
they're
front
the
of
star for their country.
Yeah. But to talk about what Stephen A. Smith, did you see it? Like, everybody was like pissed off at what he said. I don't know if you've seen the video.
I knew people were mad at what he said. I just happened to not see what he said.
He was basically saying like there's no, like, he didn't have any like comments on it. He just said there's no way that that Team USA should have lost to Nigeria. But he didn't say why they shouldn't. He just said because of name value. He didn't like break down the game or nothing like that. And he was like, there's some dude, I don't know how to pronounce his name, like from like Nigeria. Obviously, you're gonna be like, what you want? Like, you're not even gonna look up, try to pronounce it. Like, they didn't pull it up or nothing to like try to figure it out. But then they were saying like, this is just a disappointment. Like, we should be, basically was saying like, just that was like, we should be running the table. We shouldn't be in close games. We shouldn't be like, I get the point that he was making, because he was like, if you had to pick the top 15 players in the league, about half of them are on this team right now. Yeah. Yes and no. But regardless, like,
them other countries got NBA players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still got NBA players. I think 3 of them are from Nigeria, on the Miami Heat.
Yes.
And Gabe Vincent went off when he had like a dub, I think, like that first game. He had 21, and he's on the bench for the Heat. Yeah. And went the fuck
and don't get no buckets on the Heat for some reason.
Because you don't got the opportunity. You playing behind Jimmy, Goran Dragic, and Kendrick Nunn, and then now you get here like,
it's time for me to go off.
I'm finna hoop. He probably talking shit to Bam like, you better tell Spo put me in the game, dog.
He's talking shit to Spo. Spo's over there on the sideline like, yeah, Spo.
Dog.
Come on now.
But yeah, and then last night, Australia team, I don't know. Like, it takes a while for teams to mesh too. That's the reason why I don't want to like overreact, because the games don't really mean a lot. But it's still like times it's like you should be like controlling the game a little bit better. Yeah. It's just too many buckets, I feel like, on the team. It's not like a lot of guys who. It's not even like a variety of buckets. It's all dudes who just perimeter buckets. Like cooking motherfuckers. Besides Bam, who can do something in the post. But outside of Bam, the rest of them is like just perimeter centric. So once your shot's not falling, who can we just get a ball to grind and get a bucket? Nobody.
KD
a lot, but yeah.
But KD, I feel like, the first game KD played like butt until like the last
2 minutes.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna start hitting shots, but too little, too late. Kevin Durant. And then
indeed,
I don't know, man. It's just I just feel like
you don't feel as dominant right now, right?
I feel like USA's out here just not dominant no more. Nah, we still got to worry about Luka.
Literally, like, you still got to worry about Luka and them. Canada had a decent team. I think they got eliminated.
Canada had a squad. I don't know why they couldn't win.
They had no shooting. That's the only reason they lost. That's the reason why they couldn't do it. They literally had I feel like zero shooting.
Lou Dort. My boy Lou Dort.
So I feel like they had zero shooting on that team. They could have had Shea, but Shea is recovering right now. Yeah. Like, he's rehabbing for the offseason. I don't know. It's just
they could have had Jamal Murray, but Jamal Murray is recovering.
They could have real life been nasty. That would have been. Oh my God, that backcourt just sounds disgusting in the Olympics.
Jamal Murray and Shai Glizzy.
Yeah, but right now, I don't know. It's looking. We're definitely not as dominant. More so, I think, because not all of the like top players that we had in like 2008, 2012, even 2016 aren't playing now. It's not like the top 5 players are all, first of all, even American anymore.
They need LeBron.
They did need LeBron. LeBron was like ankle. No.
Nah, I'm sick.
You know who we forgot about? Carmelo was on that team. That shit was just...
Man, Carmelo was on that 2018 too. Yeah, you sure? Yeah, because he was in 2008, 2012, and 2016.
Yeah.
Damn. That's who they need.
That's what people keep saying. It's like, y'all need to just get Melo. It's not too late.
Damn, prime Melo too.
Prime Melo.
That's a tough team.
Yeah,
man, that's a tough team.
It's already, it doesn't feel as dominant now. I think 2024 though will be nasty in 2024. Just by the team we could probably have then. But right now, like I said,
2024, I don't even know who will even be on there.
In my head, like you could have like Ja, still like Tatum, but then you get the players who like kind of coming up. Like you can get the Zion. I don't know why Zion has never played for Team USA. I know he didn't make it in high school for some reason, but like players like that, like when you got like the younger generation, then you can get some of the older generation, and then that's when niggas start killing.
Melo finna coach him.
Melo in 2024. Melo coach, I don't know what's doing.
Melo
start coaching.
Melo just keeps coming back just for the Olympics.
Shoot the ball.
That's
all he for this.
Shoot the jab step, mid range, turn around, do that. Don't do nothing else. Don't do shit else.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like it's the talent gap isn't as big anymore, and then you also don't have like the best players from Team USA who are like in a possible pool. Because I guarantee you, they could have had Chris Paul and Steph Curry. They would have had Chris Paul and Steph Curry.
Yeah,
if they really wanted it, and LeBron. Shit, I think they were trying to get Kyle Lowry too.
Kyle Lowry was like,
pretty sure Kyle Lowry was trying to get Kyle.
I got my one. I'm out of here.
He was like, Kyle Lowry was like, I got to prepare for the offseason. I could be getting a bag from somebody. I can't get hurt.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, at least for Team USA. It's just a whole lot, not a whole lot, but like just a few different factors.
They just look like they're still at a point where, like you said, there's no chemistry, so they're still filling each other out. They don't know exactly how to play with each other, and they're not. I feel like they're also not aggressive because nobody wants to step on toes.
That too, like low key in like 08 and 2012, either LeBron or Kobe was the alpha. You don't know which one. There's two of them. It was two alphas.
Yeah.
Right now, Kevin Durant probably should be the alpha, but KD, I don't think cut from that cloth.
No.
To just be like, hey,
it's me.
Yeah.
It's me or nothing.
He'll ask for the ball, don't get me wrong. But hey, but that's different than like, hey, get on y'all shit.
This me. This my team.
It's my shit. Maybe Draymond. He's cut from that cloth, but he don't got the talent to back it up.
Draymond ain't out there dropping 40.
No, exactly. He cut from that cloth, but talent-wise, he's not cut from that cloth. Yeah. Can't match it. Attitude don't match.
Attitude don't match the talent.
Attitude, low key. That's all I got for Team USA. I don't know if you got any other comments, questions, or concerns. Do the people have any other comments, questions, or concerns?
All right. Well, silver medal it is this year.
Somebody said bronze. I was like, that'd be sad. I don't think we got bronze since 04.
Out here on our 04 team. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
That shit was disappointing, bro.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised right now either.
None of them niggas came back.
Carlos Arroyo was fucking us up. I saw that clip. I was like, why was Carlos Arroyo killing us, dog?
They didn't know. They really didn't know how to play together.
They real like, bro.
There's no reason why that 04 team should have got bronze. You have Allen Iverson
and Kevin Garnett.
That should be enough right there.
Just that, yeah, literally. And it was getting cooked. But yeah, that's all I got for Team USA. I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to say. Any other comments?
No. That's pretty much it.
All right, we got a few rumors.
Oh.
I'm going to start with the one I least care about.
All right.
So, there's a rumor right now. Colin Sexton to the Knicks. If it were to happen, how do you just feel about that? If you're the Knicks, how do you feel about that?
If I'm the Knicks?
If you're the Knicks.
Probably happy.
You're happy?
I mean, I'd take a 20-point-a-game score.
Who don't pass the ball?
Who don't pass the ball, but hey, I mean,
20 points.
It is what it is. Take what I can get. If I'm the Knicks, take what I can get.
Take whatever you can.
They took Julius Randle, and Julius Randle just happened to give them life.
Yeah, this year, not last year, but this year.
Yeah,
gave it to them.
They'll take what they can get.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how that would mesh with Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett. That's the part where I
feel like because of Colin Sexton, R.J. Barrett probably wouldn't grow more.
Yeah.
Because now Colin Sexton's taking all the
shots.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Julius
thinking.
Randle will probably still get his. I don't think Julius Randle.
Yeah, no matter what, he's getting his. No matter
he's still
what,
gonna get 24, 10, and 5.
6. Yeah.
6. Yeah.
Whatever.
But R.J. Barrett isn't. He's not. He's still growing as a player. Not that Colin Sexton isn't growing.
Yeah.
But Colin Sexton takes all the fucking shots. So, I mean,
RJ knows when to. RJ's a good like secondary playmaker too, so I feel like that would help him grow playmaking wise. But as far as like you said, like just all around growth, I think that would stun him a little bit just because you're adding somebody who has to now take at least like 17 shots a game.
Yeah, somebody who isn't who has to have the ball in their hand.
Yeah, he's not effective without it. Yeah, he's not.
Colin Sexton is nothing without the ball in his hand.
I'm trying to think. I really don't think he can play off ball. I'm thinking about it. Maybe he just hasn't shown. He's done it at times with Darius Garland because Darius Garland runs point and he basically runs the two. So I'm trying to figure out how that would work. But yeah, so he has experience doing it. I just don't think he's as effective without the ball in his hand, like coming off screens than he is with the ball and trying to create.
Right.
So for the next, like you said, like if you take whatever talent you can get because you're not guaranteed any damn thing in the first place. I just don't know how they would go about getting them. I'm trying to figure out what they could trade for him or what they were even trying to trade for him. But what pick do the Cavs have? Is it third or fourth? Third. I think they got the third.
I don't think that's right, but
look. Thought you was did stare off in the niggas did to stare off into space like they was seeing the future, like that's so Raven, and just did not know. I know the Pistons first, and the Rockets got the second pick.
It was Jimmy Neutron.
Brain blast. What the fuck? I know the I'm trying to figure out like what the Cavs be willing to move on from that, because right now, unless they could get like Jalen Green as a replacement scorer, I can't see that happen. And even still, you don't know what Jalen Green is gonna come doing out the gate. I don't know if he's gonna come in just killing out the gate.
They are third.
They are the third.
I should have just went with it.
Who's fourth?
The Raptors.
There you go. The Raptors?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that.
Jalen Green is projected at number 4.
He's going 2.
You think he's going?
He's going 2. He's going to the Rockets.
You think he's going over Jalen Suggs?
He's going to the Rockets. Yeah.
The Rockets are for some reason. The Rockets. A rumor. I saw the Rockets trying hard to get the first pick.
Yeah, I don't
know why.
I don't. Yeah, no. I don't. So that's all I was gonna say too. That's one of the rumors. So like they're trying to. So basically, you just feel like they're trying to get Cam. I don't know why you're trying. I feel like Cam and Kevin Porter Jr. just would not work out for some reason. I really feel like that would not work out.
Cam?
Did I say Cam? Cade. I'm sorry.
All right.
Force of habit. We was talking about Cam Johnson. I'm still thinking about the dunk.
I'm like, is there somebody?
No, Cade.
I'm sure there is, but I can't think of.
I feel like Cade and Kevin Porter Jr. would not work out as a backcourt, or even if you put them at the 3 for right now, because you still got John Wall for the time being.
I don't think Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. will work out.
KPJ said he's at the 1, and they fuck with each other heavy too.
Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. said he's at the 1.
He said I am a point guard. I was like, all right, shout out trying to get Jalen Green. He said I am a point guard. He tweeted it out the other day, which I know isn't really like a super serious thing, but when I saw, I was like, all right, so you trying to get Jalen Green?
He said I am a point guard. Since when? This is
news to me. 6'5" point guard ain't bad. I feel like he could play point. Maybe and just not be like the super facilitator, but he can still pass the ball. Nigga had like 50 and 11 when he had that 50 ball.
I mean, yeah, he's
an okay facilitator.
Yeah, but
not
but are you point guard material though? Can you control the pace? Can you lead the offense?
That motherfucker just like, I'm here to get buckets and do what I can after that. Ain't shit different than Colin Sexton. It's a little bit, maybe.
So
a little
where's
bit.
John Wall gonna go?
I don't know. That's why I'm curious too. I don't know what team could take John Wall. I know they're trying to
John Wall to the Heat, but healthy though. Healthy and only healthy.
If he's healthy, then that's nasty. Even if he played like how he played this year, which wasn't all like of a sudden super John Wall.
It turns back into John Wall and Victor Oladipo all over again. I'm trying to get away from you.
Damn, let me alone.
Both of them.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know why the Rockets would be trying like that hard for. I don't know why they're trying that hard for Caleb. You got the second pick. I feel like to move up, you have to give up something. And the Rockets haven't been good at getting back worth what they're giving up.
That's why I'm thinking. Well, yeah, but that's why I'm thinking Jalen Suggs is going number 2.
Probably
because he'd be the point guard.
If they look at it that way, then yeah. I know they were saying. I know like it was a lot of movement. It felt like Jalen Green wants to go to the Rockets. I think more so because he fucks with Kevin Porter Jr.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you don't get taxed on money in Houston. I'm pretty sure it's like damn near tax free.
That's nice.
It's a pretty.
Oh, that's nice. I would want to go to Houston too.
I could very well be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think Texas has like either really low tax rate or damn near nothing.
I'd like that. I'd like to go to Houston.
That's what they were saying. James Harden was there for that. They was like, "Why do you want to go to Brooklyn? You in Texas? What is you doing?" But yeah, no. That's why I feel like I don't know. Jalen Suggs would be a better fit, like traditionally speaking. I think so too. But I think the Rockets also like best talent available, and that could possibly turn into Jalen Green. He's just undersized too, which is some success.
Yeah.
Some not so successful. So it just depends what mold of that he goes with. But then I think the Pistons are. I don't think the Pistons giving up that number 1 pick.
No, they shouldn't.
I
mean, you never know with the Pistons though, but
you don't. You really
give up that
you
number
really
1
don't.
pick.
But I don't think they're giving up the number 1, especially if they're only locked in now. They're locked in on Cade. Oh, cool, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You should get the best talent available. And right now, he's looking like the best talent available.
Yeah.
And you still have a pretty decent. They have a pretty decent starting lineup and like young core around them. Regardless, like you said, Killian Hayes. You can either put him or Sadiq Bey at the 2 or the 3. You got Jeremy Grant, and then you have why do I always forget it's Isaiah something, right?
Who, their center?
They got a young center, and I could not remember his damn name for the life of me. I literally always forget it. But they got like a really young. He's nice. Fuck, it's gonna make me mad. I just gotta look it up because my phone's over there recording. But yeah, so they're gonna be nice regardless though. But the other one I was talking about, I really don't care. Yeah, I figure it's gonna happen. Ben Simmons, the Sixers are now officially apparently open to trading Ben Simmons, but they want Benjamin Simmons, but they want they want a all-star caliber player in return. I don't know if you're gonna get that because his value is pretty low right now.
His value is
pretty low right now. So I don't know who is gonna like throw whatever they can to try to get Ben Simmons. But if you do,
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, I can't remember his last name. Yeah, he's nice. He's a nice like. That's a really nice young core, but it's all starters.
I don't know if he plays center. I think he's playing the 4. He's like 6'4", or I'm sorry, not 6'4". He's like 6'8".
4 and a 5. He played a lot of 5 this year because Jeremy Grant's playing the 4, and they shared the floor.
I thought Jeremy Grant was playing the 3. Who's playing the 3?
Sadiq.
Oh,
Sadiq Bey.
Undersized center. Anyways, continue.
Indeed. It's not the first shit. Won't be the last.
Hey, they have great history with undersized centers.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what Ben Simmons' value is right now.
A bag of chips, it seems like. Bag of chips and a handshake.
I remember we kept saying the Photoshop of Damian Lillard in a Sixers jersey, and I know we've talked about it before here. I would love to see it to an extent because
it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. I would love to see it that pairing with Joel Embiid because that is disgusting. But also Joel Embiid, I'm terrified will miss a game that is significant to win, or games I should say, that's significant to the success of that franchise with Dame there. Yeah. And I wouldn't care too much about the Sixers.
Ben Simmons to the Heat
with Dame there. I feel like you wouldn't even fuck with that.
Nah, I'll be mad. I'll be mad
as hell.
Why don't this nigga shoot? God, that's God offense.
No, like real life, I really don't know who they can even trade him to. Like they said, an all-star caliber player. I don't know who you gonna. But they finna trade that nigga for Andrew Wiggins, and then fucking Golden State is gonna be back.
They should trade him for.
I really can't think of nowhere he can go for. Not even best for him, but also best for the Sixers. That makes sense of what you can get in return for somebody who's possibly available.
I can't think of nobody.
Like that's.
I really can't.
No,
I was trying to think of a
teams.
Bulls trade, but I mean, all-star caliber play. We have
2, maybe,
and I don't want neither of them 2 to leave for weak ass.
Benjamin Simmons.
No
we was cool with doing it last year for the 4th pick. And Lloyd Marketing and the 4th pick seemed like a pretty good package then. Yeah, if they did that shit this year, I'd be mad as hell.
I like Patty Will now.
Indeed, I'm attached.
I didn't know who Patty Will was.
I have attachment now.
Yeah. I have attachment. Yeah, low key.
I have attachment now. I don't know. I think some trades I saw like that could be kind of worth it is like for like Malcolm Brogdon, some shit centered around that. Like that'd be decent for the Sixers, and then the Pacers, it helps them reset, like get them back. Because I think Brogdon's a little bit older, right? Brogdon's I think like 28, 29.
I think so. Yeah, he's got.
Because I know he was an older rookie when he came in.
Yeah, he was like 24 when he came to the league.
Yeah, but like 50, 40, 90, a guy who does like the defensive versatility drops off, but he's still a pretty good defender. And then 50, 40, 90 while still being able to pass the ball.
Indeed.
It's pretty damn good. You just got to have him fit in with the rest of the other guys. And then that's a threat to shoot. So I won't be mad at it. then that helps the Pacers get back on track with the young guys like him. It would be Ben and then Karis LeVert. I don't know if they would keep Sabonis, but if they wanted to reset, that'd probably be the best time to reset and just start
Sabonis to the Heat.
I wouldn't be mad at it. That one. Oh,
that'd be nasty.
Hey, yeah, you just thought about that shit.
Sabonis,
two passing ass motherfucking bigs.
Yeah.
You just start smiling. It was like this.
They're not right there. They're nice.
This should be cool.
They'd have to give somebody up though. Sabonis too good to be not giving up.
Victor Oladipo back to the Pacers.
No, it's back to the cornfields of Indiana.
He fuck with it there. He'll be all right. Last trade, unless you can think of another trade package. I really could not think of another trade package. Like for a team that makes sense for him to go to.
For Ben Simmons?
Yeah. That's the only team that makes sense. One for both sides, I think was like the Pacers, but then also like you can think of other bullshit like, oh damn, they could get Westbrook. Why? Why would they do that?
That'd be dumb.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can think about shit like that all day long. But
would you rather have Westbrook or Ben Simmons on your team?
I still would rather have Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm more of a fan of Ben Simmons than I am of Westbrook.
Yeah, I'd probably have Westbrook.
I would rather have Westbrook because I know Westbrook is going to attack.
At least I know he'll take. I mean, at least shoot 80% from the free throw line.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably about 80. I think he shoots 80. I know sometimes he'd be like tweaking, but
tweaking sometimes, but he'll hit 80% though.
You know what? He can shoot 60 and it's still better. So
that's true.
It's a lot better.
That's very true.
And even with Russ, you still don't get that much of a. If they were to do it, I don't think it'd be smart. But if they were to do it, you still don't get that much of a drop off guarding guards, and you really don't get a drop off guarding guards because Russ is pretty good at guarding guards. And then the passing pretty much remains the same.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be able to create more because he's gonna shoot the fucking ball and pull the defense out. So yeah, I don't know. That wouldn't work at all. I feel like him and Joel Embiid would be fighting every day at practice, every single day.
Oh yeah,
no matter what happens,
they don't get along.
They don't fuck with each other at all. But yeah, man. I mean, like it's a lot of shit that you wish could happen. I would wish for Dame to be there, but you know,
that's that trade and the Indiana trade is the only ones I can think of for Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
that makes somewhat of sense
for both teams.
Yeah,
for both teams, not even just for
like there's nobody else. Fucking trade him to Cleveland for Colin Sexton.
I hate you. But yeah, like
Ben Simmons to the Knicks. For RJ Barrett, it's not an all-star caliber, but a potential all-star in the future.
Who's their one at that point? Or they could try to sign on Kyle Lowry or some shit, I guess. But
that'd be a trade right there. The Raptors.
Yeah. Sign a trade with the sign a trade with the Raptors.
Maybe.
We just predicting shit for the offseason. If this shit happens, you heard it here first.
Okay.
On the Laboratory Podcast.
The Laboratory Podcast.
Okay. And last rumor that we got. This one.
Sir Lonzo Ball.
Sir Lonzo Ball. Sir Lonzo.
I'd like that. So the Pelicans are saying they're unlikely to match any offer.
Yeah. See, that's like significant.
Yeah.
But I want to say the Bulls did that same shit with Zach LaVine. It was like, well, we're not gonna match anything you get. And then they was like, oh, 80 mil, that's all you wanted? Bring your ass back.
Come on.
But I don't know. I feel like the Pelicans may not. Also, because they still have to worry about paying BI, and then they want to keep Zion.
They want. They
don't have enough.
Zion want to keep the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's facts. They don't have enough money to worry about like 3 significant contracts on the books. Brandon Ingram barely got paid. I don't know if you remember that. It took a long ass time last offseason to give him that extension. Like they took a long ass time to give him that extension. So they may really not fuck with like bringing Lonzo back. So the teams that we're looking at were 2 teams I'm completely fine with him going to. As long as the core on both teams stays intact, relatively, I should say.
Right.
So is the one I care the least about. What I'd be cool with is the Clippers. Mm-hmm. You still get a defensive guard who's a threat from 3.
Both of them.
I care about both of them, but I don't care about both of them equally. Yeah. So I still care. I just care the least about the Clippers. Yeah, he fits in no matter almost any team. Any team can use a defensive guard who doesn't take a whole lot of shots, but it's still a threat from 3, and it's gonna get after it defensively. So The Clippers could use that because they were lacking guard play and a playmaker. I don't know why I left out the most important part of this motherfucker's game.
Right.
And a really good playmaker, which is something that the Clippers really, really need.
Indeed.
Outside of like Paul George and Kawhi, and then you didn't want to play Rondo in the playoffs, so that was the other playmaker that they had.
Right. But who else really needs?
Really needs them that we've been talking about for a minute. I feel like they be looking at the Laboratory podcast like these niggas spitting.
Yeah.
This is the Chicago Bulls.
Yes. Please make it happen.
Please make it happen.
Go ahead and give them an offer. 4 years, $80 million. I don't think the Pelicans are gonna match that.
I don't think they would match it because when is Zion like earliest eligible to get an extension? Is it next season? Like in the next season?
Next year, yeah.
So he's getting paid next year. No matter what they're giving, he's getting paid. He could be hurt all of next year,
and he's getting paid.
Did
you try to knock on wood?
I did.
There's no wood around.
Shut the fuck up. They didn't know that. Damn. They didn't know that. But yeah, no matter what, he's getting paid next year. So. Lonzo to the Bulls. That's something that me and you have talked about. Something we need really, really bad is more defense.
Just a backcourt of Lonzo and Zach LaVine.
I wouldn't be mad at it. Our real life would not be mad at it.
That'd be nice.
Just
think of the oops.
Literally, that's all. The oops would be nasty. He can find. I'm pretty sure Patty will probably be able to grow a little bit more with that as your point guard. Someone who can find
Patty
you.
Will.
The oops to Patty will too. And then the pick and roll with Vooch.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure Vooch is getting.
And I also think the development is a little bit better right now with the Bulls. Like since Ack and them took over, it was like, so we're gonna get like you guys like. We're going to actually put you in a situation where you can be better in. Right. I feel like they would make him attack more. Because I know me and you was like, he's too damn big. He's a big guard, and he doesn't attack the rim as much as he should.
6'6" point guard.
Like, 6'5", 6'6", and a pretty sturdy motherfucker. So it's like...
who has developed his jump shot to be pretty damn good.
Pretty damn reliable.
Yeah.
He just needs to just stop only taking threes, and I don't think that would fly next year. They were like, hey, no, we don't do that shit here, dog.
I seen a clip of him recently, and he was taking pull-up mid-range jumpers.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, add that to the game.
We shooting them now?
Yeah.
So, Lonzo to the Bulls would be a dream come true. Any guard in that mode where you just playing defense and you can shoot and score when necessary, not necessarily saying you're going to go crazy, but when Lonzo get hot, he start looking like
all we need is
UCLA.
16 and 9. That's all we need.
I don't need the 16. He could put up 14 and 9, and that'd be cool. 12 and 9.
I want 16. 16 and 9. 27 from Zach LaVine. A good 15 from Patty Will.
Damn, this ain't just thinks we can just score that shit because we still got at least 22 from Boo.
That's everybody. Everybody can score.
But I think that also helps Kobe get into like the role that me and you feel like he's perfect for, which is like, hey, you just need to be that spark off the bench. Not that he can't be a starting quality point guard, but I think for just the way his skill set is like, hey, you don't have any responsibilities. Like you don't have to control the game. You ain't got to worry about getting motherfuckers involved. We need the spark because we need to give Zach LaVine a break. So go get buckets.
Just go out there and get some
buckets.
Say less.
I'll go do that.
And he can play his natural position of combo guard.
Yeah. So and then I feel like that'll. I don't know. A lot of players I know when they get picked in the lottery don't really love that role. Like, oh damn. So I'm not starting.
Yeah.
No.
You're not. But you're gonna get buckets.
But you're gonna be winning too. Yeah. Hopefully.
We're gonna give you the green light.
Yeah. So Lonzo, I think I'm thinking about it more so now. The Pelicans really might not match that money just because that's 3 big contracts they have to worry about being on the books rather than 2. And I think they would pick the 2 better players to do it. So if they let them walk,
I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pertaining to Kobe White.
Kobe White, go ahead.
All right. Well, kind of Kobe White, but more so his situation.
All right.
So would you rather start and have to control the game and make sure everybody else gets involved, or would you rather come off the bench with less minutes but you get the ultimate green light?
So how I played,
right?
You asking me if it was me?
Right.
I'm controlling the game because I'm not finna just come in and get. I know my role. I'm not finna come in and hey, you got the green light. I want to pass somebody. I get a pass to somebody. I'm more of a threat there. Like you gonna probably say the other one, like, no, I'm just coming in. Like green lights, ultimate green light.
Yeah, the ultimate green light. Yeah.
So I think it just depends on which player it is, but I feel like just his skill set doesn't match trying to like get everybody involved. He's never been like a crazy playmaker. He can pass.
Yeah.
He's not controlling the game though.
Right.
Like that's the reason why I feel like it's the backcourt isn't as good as it should be right now. But another team, I don't think they said it was, but another team I feel like was going to be looking out for Lonzo was the Knicks.
Oh no. Please, God, no, Jesus.
I would rather it not be, but I'm pretty sure.
Please just go to the Bulls.
The Knicks will throw a bag at anybody.
He'd fit in pretty damn well with the Knicks.
Yeah, but I think.
But God, no, please.
I
Jesus,
think for his preference, I don't know. The Knicks, like everybody feel like he's a big city kind of dude, which might be true. You know, you grew up in L.A., you went to UCLA.
He's kind of a big city.
Yeah. So and again, the way he plays, so I feel like.
Those are three big cities.
Three big ass cities.
That's the big three right there of the United States.
If Kawhi stays, if Kawhi opts in and then he knows Kawhi's there, then he might go to LA.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I would do the same shit if I'm from LA and a team that just
come home.
That just came out the conference finals.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make y'all a little bit better. Y'all did that without Kawhi. And the significant good is like no disrespect to Reggie Jackson, a really significantly good point guard. Somebody throwing a bag at him. The Knicks might throw a bag at Reggie Jackson. Actually, that'd be some really on par Knicks shit right there.
Yeah. Plays like butt the whole season, but come playoffs though, he finna get the hooping.
Finna get the busting, get the squeezing. Yeah, hooping. So that's all I got for today. I don't know if you had any other questions, comments, or concerns.
No.
All right. Now it's time for y'all favorite segment of the week. He wasn't even ready for it.
I am ready. I'm always ready.
Stay ready.
If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Indeed.
All right, so we have our fact of the week, which is a small fact. To go back on what we were talking about earlier with Scott Foster.
Oh.
And again, to keep it relevant with the finals. So, Scott Foster, when Chris Paul's games, any game that he plays in where it's officiated by Mr. Referee Scott Foster, he has gone on a 12-game losing streak. Right.
I had to think about it. Indeed. Yeah.
12 games. A 12-game losing streak whenever Scott Foster has reffed the game.
11 of them was probably Scott Foster. Because
that last one was the Suns.
But it's still interesting though.
It gets you thinking. It kind of gets you thinking if there's some sort of conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, if Scott Foster got, he'd be out here betting on games before, he refs a Chris Paul game.
There's been other refs to do that shit before.
Hey, it's happened before. Maybe he just doesn't like Chris Paul.
I really feel like he
I think he hates Chris Paul.
I'm pretty sure he hates Chris Paul.
He was probably a big Duke fan or something, and Wake Forest beat him or something back in the college.
He used to be pulling for Darren Williams, and then Darren Williams started playing like Darren Williams.
There's something going on. The last game, no, because the Suns just played like ass. But
yeah, Suns played like ass. But
it gets you thinking.
I feel like if it was close though,
it gets you thinking. That
would have been more
12 games. Like whenever Chris Paul sees Scott Foster, he's like, I'm gonna lose tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best, but I
remember not this past game, but the game before that, he was like 11. And the press game was like, that's 11. That's depressing. That's some shit. And he still was hooping though.
He just knows. He knows.
You just know coming in. Who's repping the game tonight? We got Scott. Fuck. He just sitting there mad and said, all right, yo. So we just gotta do what we can.
We gonna lose.
He did though. He did. I feel like if the game was close, it probably would have been a lot more prevalent. You'd have been like, it would have been some questionable calls. You'd have been like, come on, Scott.
There was only one questionable call that I could say.
Which one was that?
It was when Giannis was going. He was going to the post, and Cam Johnson was on him, and Giannis was grabbing Cam's. He was grabbing Cam's jersey, and Cam got the foul.
Is that the one he was dying after that? Yeah. Right? What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
The
only thing that I could have thought of is because the way Giannis was grabbing his jersey, maybe Cam Johnson got a belly ring or something, and. And Giannis ripped it out. That was the only thing I could possibly think of.
He was dying after. I was like, what did he do? I thought he punched him or something. It was like, no, he was grabbing his jersey. I was like, that nigga's dying.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only plausible thing I can think of, that he had a belly ring.
He had a belly ring that got snatched it out.
Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense.
What the fuck?
No, but that was kind of funky because Giannis grabbed him.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Nah, foul him, Cam." There was another one with Giannis again. It was Giannis. Giannis went going to the post. And he pushed Jay Crowder, like he extended and everything. And Jay Crowder
did he extend?
Yeah, he extended.
Oh.
Yeah, he full on extended. And they're like, Jay Crowder.
I thought it was one that he just did this. Like if you do this, I don't think it's a big deal.
No, because he didn't even have the ball. This was just.
Oh, shit.
He was just running to the post. Like, yeah, if you got the ball and you're doing it, I get it. But nah, he was just going to the post without the ball and just ran into Jay Crowder and said, "Move." And Jay Crowder died.
I didn't know what you're talking about because it was like a similar play happened to last game with CP and they didn't. And they called the foul on CP in game 2. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is till it ain't. So unless Scott Foster is reffing game 4, I don't think Suns have much to worry about. Hopefully D-Book just doesn't play like.
If it goes to 7, better not see him game 7.
Oh my God! I would. If I
was Chris, I
would make a petition. I would literally.
I wouldn't even play. Nope. No, we not gonna play,
bro. That shit. Yo, fucking no. Like this, if that happens though, like you're game 7, you're pretty much the shit you work for your whole career, and the last opportunity you get, you gotta play the Bucks and Scott Foster.
Damn. Your arch nemesis.
I would petition the fuck out of that for the league. As soon as they had that, who y'all got playing in ref game 7? All right, so we got Tony and Scott.
No,
dude, no. I only want that motherfucker as the alternate. You better take that nigga off, bro.
No, we not finna play. No. Oh, y'all want to make money? Better get a different refs because we not finna play.
They could probably get away with it too. No, we gonna forfeit this game, and then the Bucks be like, "Well, we forfeit too.
We want to win for real."
That's dead ass. What could happen to it? Oh shit.
That's all I got though.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right, we'll see you guys next week. As always, if you watch on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends. And just keep sharing the good news that the Laboratory Podcast is out.
Yes.
You feel me?
You feel me?
All right. Peace and prosperity.